Inniswell Ministries International presents Midweek Message. Hi, family. Well, we are almost there. And family, I am not going to lie. I had a couple rough patches. I tried to share what I could with you when something got me. But yeah, and guess what? I cried and went on about my business. Have your feelings, family. Please remember that emotions boil up in us. Like, imagine that we're a tea kettle and emotions boil up in us. And we need a release, like the steam release when the steam kettle whistles, we need to whistle. And so tears are that steam release. God made us that way. And I learned too that they have like some type of opiate or endorphin or something in there. Some kind of something that calms us. So, yeah, nothing wrong with a couple of tears. Don't hold that in, all right? If you're going to have them and go on about your way. So, did you make your plan, family? Did you make a plan A, a plan B, and a plan C? Well, I plan to be in the airport trying to get home. I'm praying that my flight don't get canceled. Either one, like any of them, because I have a flight to Atlanta and then another flight, like from Atlanta to my destination, and then from my destination back to Atlanta and then back to here. So yeah, it's I gotta pray that all along the way none of them get canceled. Or the whole thing doesn't. I'm scared. Well, anyway, it is what it is, and just for a while, I'll be praying about it. All right, so you made a plan. Now, inside of this plan, how do you plan to show honor to your loved one? I don't think last year, but the year before that, I made like picture collages for my mom and aunt. And I think I'm going to make one for my other aunt. And I am just gonna have picture collages for my loved ones, and I'm just gonna show them. And maybe I'll do one for my grandmoms, like, put both grandmas together, like yeah, I think I can do that. I'm gonna make collages. Throw my godmom in there too. So I think that's how I'm gonna show honor. I'm gonna try to share those videos with you. If nothing else, I'll use the ones that I already created. But I hope I'll be able to create a couple more. And that's how I plan to show honor with pictures, like just showing you guys how beautiful the women in my family were. All right. So make new traditions. So my new tradition would be to make new videos. But what would your new traditions be? One thing we used to do was go out to brunch together. Like a whole gang of us would go to brunch together. And we stopped doing that. I guess it got too expensive. So we stopped doing that. Oh no, my grandma passed. Once grandma passed, everything kind of. So we kind of stopped doing that. And then we would get together at somebody's house. We'd go to church and then get together at somebody's house. So, what are your traditions? And if you're going to somebody's house, I have to ask you, or if you're having people in, please set your boundaries. Um, they don't have to be for everybody else. These are for you, right? How long you're going to stay. You don't have to stay 5 hours. My family could sit around for 5 hours and talk. You don't have to stay for 5 hours. If you wanna stay for an hour, or if you wanna stay for 2 hours, then that's what you do. And if you want people over for an hour or people over for 2 hours, then that's what you do. And you set that if that's how it's gonna be, like, you having people in, you make sure they know before they come that this is gonna be 2 hours and y'all got a jet because that's all I can handle right now. There's nothing wrong with that. Set up your boundaries about what you can what you can bear, right? Um, find your space. So if you're going to somebody else's house, find your space where uh, you can have some feelings if you want to. I'm a walker. Me and my aunt will walk after dinner, whether I had feelings or not. We always walked anyway. So I always knew like that would be my way out. But find your space. If you're not a walker or you're not somewhere where you can walk, find your space. Even if you go sit in your car. All right. Make sure you find a place where you can have all your big feelings and then go back in there. And if they ask, say I was having some feelings, but I'm better now. um, self care. Never forget the self care. It is priority number one. If you don't take care of you, if you're not getting right, you're not going to be able to care for your family like you should. You have to take care of you. And so, what does self care look like for you? Is it a mani pedi? Is it a long soak in the tub with candles and flowers and a book? your your phone playing your favorite songs. What's self-care look like for you? A massage? What's it think about that and think about, giving yourself some self-care. You may not think people want to hear about them, but talk about them anyway. Talk about them. Make sure they're remembered. Make sure they're remembered for the good stuff, for the funny stuff, right? For the amazing stuff. Make sure they're remembered for that. People always like to bring up your negatives, right? You make sure your loved one is remembered with the good stuff. And if all you have to honor your mother is a safe Facebook post saying, "Thank you for bringing me in this world," then that's all you got, but that's still honor, right? The Bible says, "Honor your father and mother." That's still honor. You're saying, "Thank you, like, good job, mom, for bringing me in this world." And there's nothing wr if that's all you have, there's nothing wrong with it. If you have siblings, "Thank you for giving me my siblings." There's something you can say thank you about, and go on from there. Don't dwell on it. If you don't have a mom where you wanna celebrate, you can still give them honor. You don't have to celebrate them. The Bible says, "Honor your father and mother." Alright? So remember that we're showing honor for Mother's Day. Alright, well, happy Mother's Day, guys. Join us again next time. Remember to have your feelings. Join us again next time when Inniswil Ministries International presents Midweek Message. Until then, bye.